What's good, YouTube? We on the Real Spill with
Young Ash. How y'all doing?
Okay, so my girl came out. She coming to support me.
Period.
Okay.
Make sure y'all tune in.
All right, so where you from, baby?
So I'm from the Bronx, New York City.
What's your vibe? Like, what kind of person do you give off? Like,
Okay, so I'm really that, right? So I give off what you give off. Like, normally I'm very reserved.
okay,
I only speak unless spoken to.
I get that.
Right? Unless I walk in the room. That's facts. If I walk in the room, yo, I gotta make sure who's here, what's up. Ash just walked in, hey, everybody. That's different. But like, if I'm already in like a vibe or the intimate and you there, I'll be to myself. I'm really to myself.
I get that. I get that.
No snapping turtle.
Do you have any siblings? Like, what's your background? What's your nationality?
So I'm Dominican.
Okay,
Dominicana, Tamaki. You already know the vibes. And yes, I have siblings. I have 2 baby brothers.
Okay.
I have 1 older brother and I have a little sister.
Are you close with them?
Yeah, they my babies. But my older brother, we a little separate, but we cool.
What's been like one of your biggest battles growing up? Like, growing up now, just period in life. Like, something you have faced that really like altered you in a way.
Okay, so growing up, I was very like sheltered. So I was very sheltered. Like I couldn't hang out with friends. I feel like now a lot of people this generation ain't growing up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they outside.
They outside. No, I was not able.
15.
Yeah, 12, 13. It's ridiculous. Like they already drilling, making music and all that.
Clubbing, drinking, smoking.
Yeah, no. I was very sheltered, so that made me. And when I used to go to my schools, my parents used to take me. So it wasn't something where I had much freedom.
Okay.
So it made me very like to myself in a lot of different ways where it just separated me completely.
Okay.
But besides all that, I really just always try to make it make life work no matter what. So,
yeah, I get that.
But growing up, it was simple. I was just a simple kid. It was more after I grew up.
Yeah, that's when life be hitting.
Yeah, like
life.
Yeah, because I was so sheltered and I was like like my mom and dad was always there. So I never, it wasn't one of those where I had to struggle growing up. I was a Hannah Montana kid.
Oh, me too.
I'm talking about 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade. Like, I was never one of those kids that knew anything else but making sure I passed my classes and everything.
Okay.
So after growing up was when the real world hit me type of time. So with those battles, I could speak like more older, like 19, 20, 21, 22, was more like trying to find myself. Because I was so sheltered, because the only kids I knew was from school, and it was probably like 2 friends. Going in the real world as a rapper and as a social media influencer was completely green to me. Like, I was so innocent because the way I grew up, it was nothing but Santa Claus, Hannah Montana, my parents, making sure everything was green for me, that when I went into the real world, I realized it's not that.
Yeah, so you felt like you was like less prepared, like, oh, like,
absolutely,
this shit is crazy.
Yeah, like I was one that had to stumble to learn. So you know there's other people that y'all learned.
They get it,
they already had the experience at 14, 15. They already sneaked out the crib at 12, 13. I was never brave for that. Like I was never doing that. Like I probably did one little try to cut school and I got caught for that, never cut again. Like so I was never one of those that experienced it until I grew up. And I was able to, and that's when I really like did mad wrong choices. But
same here.
Yeah,
because you know, some people don't let their kids have company in their house. Don't let boys come over, even if, you know, they be on some bullshit.
It was super crazy. So with all that, like growing up, because I was able to and I was making my own income, I'm a rapper, I was always on social media. Y'all already know. If you don't know, you know. Act like you know. I'm really her when it comes to this social media stuff. Like
I be seeing her do her thing all the time.
All the time. I never, like once I started social media, I never stopped. So but that's why I'm very grateful with all the mistakes and wrong moves I made, because now as a woman, I know there's a lot of stuff you have to have risk assessment for. You have to be on point. You have to ask the 50,000 questions before anything because you don't want to stumble into it. You want to learn from you don't even want to learn from your mistakes. You want to learn from an advice somebody is giving you that is not
That's
that.
true.
So I'm not gonna front and act like I had a rough childhood or like it was a struggle growing up. No, it was cool as hell.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine for me. And everybody who do got their struggles, just know it gets better with time. Like,
Definitely.
but
what do you usually do when you're not feeling yourself, when you're like going through a hard time? Like, what do you usually do to try to get out that funk?
adrenaline rush. It's time to make some new memories. It's time to go to a water park. It's time to like eat some ice cream in a cliff somewhere, just chilling and watching a movie in the outside movie theater. When I start feeling down, let me tell you something, it's easier said than done, right? Because we're humans, so when we go through something, we automatically feel that punch, right? Now, there's people that handle it different. They really feel it, they dwell, they sad, they cry, they get depressed. Now, that's all your, I'm not gonna say your mindset, because sometimes it comes in a way that you don't even know is there.
Yeah.
So you can't, I'm not gonna say, oh, that's who you are. People cope different. People, different trauma feels different. So if I could give any of y'all that dwell advice, bro, the same time you wasting sad and feeling your feelings is the same time you can feel your feelings in the water ride.
Exactly.
It's the same time you can feel your feelings watching the Wolverine and Deadpool movie. It's the same time you can cry because you just watched a sad part in the movie that reminded you of the person cheating. Don't really just cry at home and dub your friends and now I don't want to go nowhere. Hell no, go somewhere.
Exactly.
Because you really dwelling on the memories you have with that person. I bet you go skydiving the next day. You gonna think about the person, but you don't think about
skydiving? I went skydiving.
Yes. Adrenaline, right?
Yeah, you damn right.
I promise you not think about nothing but not falling on that floor. So it's just, you gotta be, if you don't have control of the way you react to things, have control with where you react with where. If that makes sense, like where you reacting it. Because you can react like that and be sad in the crib and not shower for 6 days, or you can shower for 6 days, eat steak and just sit down and drink your wine and cry right there, but your food is in your face and you're in a nice 5-star restaurant.
Exactly.
So that's how I dwell with bad vibes. And when I go through sadness, I'm just making new memories so I can forget those sadness ones.
I was about to say, when I'm sad, I be doing the same thing. Like, if anything, I'm gonna go get me a seafood boil. I'm about to eat good. I know it's about to put me in a good mood. It might not be good for the weight, but it's good for you at that time to get out that funk.
Yes.
And I like to hang out with my friends.
Exactly. And again, feel your feelings though.
You have to.
Don't be scared to cry while you're with your friends. If they look at you, y'all know what I'm going through. Stop.
Not your friends.
Facts. Let's talk about it.
Are you a girl's girl? Like, what kind of girl are you? And do you have a best friend?
So I am a girl's girl, but I'm also not a girl's girl, right? So I do have a best friend. And yeah, I do have a best friend. And I also have...
Wait, is she a girl or is she a boy? Or do you have a girl?
I have both. I have a boy best friend and a girl best friend.
Okay.
And we've been best friends for 10 years. Facts, right? Now I also have my super girls group as my friends. Okay. Like Mella, Ella, shout out to Dior. Like my friend girls group that we're friends as girls, you know? So yes, I'm a super girls girl. I just know some girls be hating them. And I can read all through that. And that's why I'm not a girls neither. Because I don't even play like that. So
I'm not gonna lie, it'd be a lot of hating bitches.
there's a lot of them. And honestly, that's why I'm not a girls girl sometimes too. So I am a girls girl where I have my girls. And we really who we are, but I am also not a girls because I know y'all not girls, so we all not gonna be girls.
Right.
That's why I say it like that.
I get that. Do you have a nigga?
Ooh.
Is he low? Oh, you don't have a nigga?
No.
Oh, so you're single right now?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes, I am. And I always keep my niggas low key, unless they post me first.
Yeah, exactly. I don't remember the last time I seen you post a nigga. It probably was years ago.
Yo, you know, let me tell y'all something. I love that you said that, right? Because I'm so low key that even if I might post a nigga, y'all still won't believe me. Or like won't even think. I'm so good at just knowing how to
move accordingly.
Move so accordingly. Like, and I love that you said that because I had that little situation this year that I was trying to post a little bit, but it was only on one social media. Thank God, because you would not be asking me that right now.
Right.
Post your niggas, but on certain social medias, and only post a nigga if he posts you first. If not, only post him on social media, like if you supporting and like the sneakers or something. You know how you could share a nigga picture, and it's because he got like a nice chrome heart sweater.
I just like the sweater.
I just like the sweater, and he looks nice in it. Thank you. So, not, I don't say as the cousin. I really keep it Pete. That's one of my little yes, but you don't know that until you ask.
Right. Do you think your partner should have more than you, or do you feel like it's okay for them to have the same amount? For you and him to have the same amount of money?
So, I've dealt with a lot of niggas with no money. That ass. And not even on some grimy, not even on no grimy talk, like sunning them, none of that. I'm gonna be honest, it's very important for a nigga to have more money than you. A man to have more money than you. And it has nothing to do with you. It has more to do with a man and a woman wanting to be submissive to a man who ain't making more money than her.
That's true.
So, once a man makes more money, or again, there's nothing wrong, because I don't want, y'all gonna get by hurt. I don't want nobody to feel like, I gotta have my own money. It's not about that. I'm speaking for myself. For myself, seriously.
I second that.
Because I've dealt with so much men with no money, or not like, it's become like, all right, I don't take care of them or nothing. My love language is giving. So I'm naturally a giver. Like, that makes me happy, you know what I'm saying? So it has nothing to do with like tricking, even though I could be played off as a trick, but it's not like that. It just makes me happy that you asked and you need it. And I
mean, that's your person you love, so
thank you.
Be there for
so
you.
That's, feel me? So it's not about taking care of a nigga or not having respect for a man because he don't got more money than you. So it has nothing to do with more money than me anyway. I just want you to have more money than me so you can pop your shit. Pop your shit, bitch. I make more money than you. Like, sit down. You don't gotta go to the club. You don't gotta worry about this. You don't gotta worry about that. You don't gotta worry about posting them niggas for promo. You don't got, like, I like that for you because you showing me, like, all right, let me go harder and I got somebody I can depend on. Because for me, more money is just more money. I could be making $400,000 and you making more money than that. I could be making $10,000 and you making more money than that. So it has nothing to do with how much money you have. It just has to do with, if I could take care of you, I expect you to take care of me as well. So if I make more money than you when I need you, that means you don't have it.
Exactly.
Because you don't have it for yourself. And that's what turns me off about a nigga but not fucking money.
Exactly.
Damn. You're not for yourself. And when I'm broke, we both be broke together. So again.
Yeah.
Yes. It has nothing, because we got to make
this conversation gets us really aggravated.
No,
because y'all have to understand.
And they think we just want money. Oh, we're just money. No, bro. We don't care. We have money. We just want you to have enough money, so because I have enough money, and we should match it, and you should teach me, and I can teach you. And if you're not gonna have money, let's make this very clear. At least be loyal. Don't be fucking stressing me out, calling me while I'm fucking working, and you over here asking me when I'm coming home to cook for you. You better learn shut. There's YouTube. You better make sure everything on point. And that's just why that's why some get money females. Because now since we coming so hard at the men, don't get me wrong, there are females that's gonna use y'all, that's gonna only want that. And if you don't have it, and that's your fault, because you wanna be tricking on the wrong woman, you ain't noticed this one over here liking you, and you wanna trick on them, and then when you don't have it no more, you try to come to her. Nope, she don't want you no more. Go to the ones you were spending on, and they ain't care about you. Only if you have money. So
if you have money.
It goes all ways, and I really hope I just made that clear for y'all, because y'all don't know that. Oh, line vibes.
What's been one of your best dates, and what's been one of your worst, like, experiences, like, with men?
Okay, one of my best dates, it was mad fun. So basically, wow, it was really cool. Son picked me up I took an Uber. He paid for my Uber to his Voice, right? To his Voice. He lived deep, so I got in the Voice. From the Voice, we went to a plane ride.
Okay.
And I got to drive a plane. Like the pilot removed his stuff and I moved it. And my
You had it?
Yes. The right. You see how in cars the right and the left is brakes? No, on a plane the right pedal is to make the plane go to the right, and the left pedal is to make the thing go to the left. And this really moves, so you cannot OD. And after that, we went out to eat hookah, and they picked me up in like a Maybach Sprinter. And it was just vibes after that. My worst date. Have I ever had a worst? Oh, yes. All right, my worst took me to a spa. We went to Spa Castle. And it was all cool until we got in the pool. And he started trying to lick my toes. In the pool.
First date?
First date. You toe eater.
She don't even know you.
I don't even know you like that. That turned me off. Like, no funny shit. Everything. That's why I'm like, it's not even a worst date because I was at Spa Castle, so it was a vibe. But I don't like that you try to lick my toes in a public pool. And
it's supposed to be our first date.
And it's our first date. And on top of that, like, I'm really annoying. Like, I think about walking in the floor to the pool. Like, this time you do, like, it's different if we got our own little private pool in our own backyard, or like when we rent the hotel.
We had a Spa Castle.
We're dead
I'm walking with my feet out.
Thank you. And it's a public area, so I don't like that, and I don't like public affections. So I don't want to freaking ever see a nigga reaching for my toes, and I look to the left and somebody looking at us like, the fuck they got going? They never been nowhere. So I ain't like that. That turned me off. So that was my worst.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's the freakiest thing a nigga ever done to you?
What's too freaky? I don't think there's shit too freaky for me. I'm not one of those. I'm one of those. So ain't nothing too freaky for me. Yeah. Hold on. I'll take the peeing on me is not freaky. Don't pee on me, my nigga. Nah. That's too freaky. All right, my fault.
That's nasty.
I don't want to sound like that either. Yeah, I think all that. I like freaky shit, but don't hear no shit. Don't like nut in my face on some disrespectful shit.
Yeah, because
I'm gonna violate. Like, what the fuck?
Then you get an eye infection, all types of shit.
I feel like that's disrespectful. Do that to your thoughts. Like,
Yeah, no.
do that to your hoes.
Never the white.
Not like that, without warning. Like, see, because I like freaky shit.
Exactly.
Just warn me. Like,
Let me know what you're going to do before you do it.
yeah, especially shit I don't normally do. Like I said, don't just pee on me. Because what the fuck? That's so freaking disrespectful. Unless you ask, like, yo, can I? Hell no. Nah, you're not peeing on me. You don't be keying shit a nigga ever done to me? Alright, I ain't gonna lie. He licked like my ears. And he licked inside.
Oh, he was trying to clean your ear.
Yeah, thank God I really have clean ears. But inside my ear, playing with the thing at the thing. So it was just...
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
It was euphoria.
That's a lot.
Imagine really like...
And then you like, hold on.
You licking the ear, you playing with the... then you...
Now she can't hear.
Then you using both hands. Then you just... Ooh, he was a freak. He's a freak. He's a vibe. That's still my best kill. You know, it's all love. You know who you are.
If a nigga cheat on you, how you go about it?
My beef is not the same how I used to beef. Yeah, I used to beef. It was beef now. And not beef. Yeah, no, I used to beef. And it was, I want to hit you where it hurt.
Crash out?
Nah. It depends, yeah. It depends. It depends. It depends. I definitely broke a nigga game before. I would never break a car, none of that type of sort of shit. I don't break shoes, no, I don't do that type of
Them bitches be cutting niggas' shoes.
The only reason I broke his game for real was because I got sent this on his birthday.
Okay.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
nigga had my bonnet on in the video and shit.
You went crazy.
You went fucking wild. And I'm seeing that on your birthday. I'm tired of this shit. So that's why that's the first time I ever broke a guy's thing for real. So my crash out is not the same as a real crash out. But the way I would really go about it once I find out, I'm gonna be so sad. Like, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm sending you this Carfax, and I know you're gonna ignore me because you're gonna be with the bitch. I've been through this, so this is why I really can tell you this. Like, you're gonna be with the bitch. You're gonna start ignoring me. I'm gonna be violent, trying to call you, crying, sending voice notes, crying. Really enjoying this bitch right now. This bitch company. That's just crazy. Then, once they back in the real world, they hit you up, begging, crying. by then I'm just already like checked out. So at least new me, I'm gonna be honest, new version of me. Cheating to me now is different because I went through shit. So it's like, if you're not my man, you're not cheating on me.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
You're not cheating on me if you're not my man. If we a little situation shit, you're not my man. So I don't care about none of that. It only becomes cheating if you tell me like, yo, I'm not gonna talk to nobody. Once you talk like that, the man, then it's like, all right, so we're not gonna talk to nobody? I bet. Then if you do some funny shit, you're cheating.
I feel like if you set certain rules and then you don't go by it, then you're cheating.
Thank you.
If you don't say off rip, oh, I'm not gonna be favored. We doing our own thing. Okay, I get it. Now I'm gonna lose you. But when you're telling me this, that, and the third, and then it's something else going on,
you're dead
cheating. And now I'm gonna
even if you ain't asked me to be your girlfriend on some principles, you're cheating, gang. Like, because if I was to do that, you gonna do some weird shit, or you gonna get tight or same. So the way I go about it now, I dead ass just send them the proof, and I just dub them. I dead ass dub them, put them in the dog pound. 3-6 months, and if I talk to somebody else after that, that's on you.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you're done.
What's one of your favorite positions to do with a nigga? Or do like all of them?
All right, my favorite. Do you have a favorite, Ash?
I know my favorite is back shots.
I'll be honest. Yeah, it's so cute.
But I like French. I like
She's
I
so
like
cute.
everything, honestly. But the back shots just get you know?
See, yes, the back shots is
I got
really
a
fun.
fat
Once you see, I don't really like the back shots first.
No,
because your favorite gotta be your first.
Yeah. No,
like the first, your favorite. Yes, we can do it for the rest of your life. Just that. That's your favorite.
I rather.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because riding dick, that's for my favorite. Hell no, I gotta ride all the time.
Hell no.
Think because that gotta be your only one. Imagine that. I mean, I like it's just all that. They all gotta. I like you eating my pussy. That's my favorite position, respectfully.
I love.
No, my favorite position is you down there, and then whatever position comes after, that's what I like. But if what I prefer for the rest of my life is that, and I think y'all would too, because guys actually get turned on by that. Some of them. Yeah, that's my favorite one. You could do that, and then we'll get to your favorites.
If you got pregnant right now, would you keep it or are you going to the chop shop?
Jesus. I'm keeping my baby now.
Okay, you ready to be a mamiana.
You know what it is? If I was to get pregnant, I'm smart. I'm not one of them. Mm-hmm. I'm not one that get pregnant for real. Like, it's plan B to the death of me. Like, so I've always waited for that. So I'm actually waiting 2 more years. But if I was to get pregnant now, I'm definitely keeping my kid. Like, I'm keeping my kid. I feel like, even though I'm not ready to be a mom, because
I don't think nobody's really ready.
Yeah, I'm not ready to be a mom. No, I think you do get one day. Like, if you really prepare that shit.
Everybody I heard, even when they still ready, they're still
not ready. That's a fact. I actually think you're right. But I just feel I still gotta get ready though. I ain't gonna lie, so hold on. But if I was to keep it, like if I was to have it, yeah, I'm gonna keep it right now. I'm grown. I'm keeping my little baby.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What do you think is a good nigga? What kind of niggas is your type? Like what kind of niggas do you really? A lot of niggas come and approach you.
That's a fact. So right now, yeah, because my type, I really got a bad type. You don't even want to ask me that question. I got a bad type. Even though they low key, some be high key, I've always chose the wrong, picky and always choose the wrong man. But now,
I ain't the only one.
You know what's crazy? This year I've been celibate. Yes, since February, right? No, for real. I really could put money on it. I could take a lie detector test, all that. Since February, I haven't had sex. I've been celibate. And
I generally think everybody likes gets better when they get celibate.
First of all, no, it sucks. And let me tell you why I stayed celibate. I didn't stay celibate for me and because I don't want to have sex. No, I stayed celibate because the guy I was talking to this year, he's very inconsistent. So
I hate those types.
Usually old me, if you inconsistent, I'm still talk to guys, and because we're not together, I don't care. You haven't spoken to me.
Wait. So you fell for him?
It's not that I fell for him. It's because
I got you celibate.
No, let me tell you why. You're not letting me tell you why. Because I was always somebody that would take a nigga I talk to back and he was the freaky one. I'll tell you the best kill. If I know I'm gonna take somebody back, at least now, because I did it before. So before, I would be in little sneaky situations, and if you do me dirty, I'm gonna go and find somebody else, but I used to always take them back.
Okay.
And now, it's more beef because I did more shit and you did more shit. So now, I'm like, all right, with this one, I ain't gonna do that. Because he was going through his own little shit too. So that's what it really was. He was going through his own shit, and I'm like, damn, fuck, I look like fucking on a nigga and my nigga in the hospital. Or the nigga is going through his own shit. It's not like you out here really wilding. You just going through your own shit. So I'm like, you know what? I'm trying something different. Worst that could happen if I don't talk to this nigga, I'm gonna stay single unless somebody of vibes actually come and try to talk to me that's not like this nigga.
Okay.
Feel me? So I'ma tell y'all this. With celibacy, that I've been celibate, like not just giving it up or not just talking to somebody because I feel lonely or I want to talk to somebody. It started attracting me grown men. And now grown men that are my type that I wasn't realizing, like, okay, this is what it is. Because remember I was saying in the beginning of the podcast, like, I'm the one usually that take care, I don't mind tricking. This is what a real man is. And right now what I'm learning a real man is a man with security. A man that's like, just, you could tell you a man. And the way you could tell you a man is by honesty, by the way you carry yourself, carry us on a date, the way you approach me when it's time to call me or what we doing, communication.
Yeah.
Anything below that, you just a little boy. Like, you're not ready for a relationship or you're not ready to talk because you don't even know how to express yourself. So my type, right, like that I learned with celibacy, like real men, is that a real man is gonna do.
Exactly.
And he's not gonna lean on you. And if he do lean on you, it's not gonna be the first date or second date or the 6 months. It's gonna be something where it's gonna be, you could just tell a man is a man. I guess for that.
What do you feel like is like it for you? Like if you in a relationship with somebody and like they do something to you, what's it like? You done, like fully ghosted, done with, trash.
I can't even answer that because I don't really ghost and dub.
Okay.
Like the way I do it, I'll just start. It's so hard. Like, all right, people, because I'm on social media, I don't just block people. And it's something I'm trying, like, they teaching me this year. Like, yo, Ash, it's okay to block. But I don't like not knowing sometimes. Like, I don't like not knowing you reached out and I never saw it because you was blocked. I'm still W. I'm not gonna answer.
But you want to see that nigga back.
I want to just see, not even that. I just want to, I just have this vibe where it's like, I don't ever like not knowing something about a person I once loved.
That's true.
That's what it is for me. If I loved you, because it's not like I'm like this with people. No, your ass is getting blocked. Especially if you're a stranger, I don't give a fuck about you. If I just started talking to you and you did some weird shit 1 week, you're getting blocked. There's none of that. But with me, because I don't be around a lot of people, the people I do come around, they mean something to me.
Okay.
So those people, I don't mind if you block me, because eventually you're gonna miss me, you're gonna unblock me to see how things is going. It's like, if you can't be loyal to me in 3 months, you ain't gonna be loyal to me in 3 years. It's like me meeting you today, right? Immediately, I'm gonna learn about you, you being a friend. I'm gonna learn you, we're gonna be cool. That's like me doing you dirty in 3 weeks. It's like, girl, you couldn't even be loyal to me in a month. Why would I take you back and be cool with you again? And you already did this the first month. I'm very aware that once life shows me that about you, that's who you are.
You're a rapper. You're an influencer. What made you want to start rapping? What inspired you to be a rapper? When did you start?
So I started when I was like on social media. I started at 17 because I was always like in the entertainer world. Like, I used to be a cheerleader. My school, elementary, they used to have like the stage, the auditorium where they would let the kids get up there and start dancing. We used to have the steps behind the yard in the school. So I was always into just entertaining itself, right? Before rapping, before anything entertaining. I was a cheerleader. Then at 12, which was 6th grade, I believe, I probably was like 10 in 6th grade. I gotta really do the math. But I was in 6th grade. We used to have the little rap, the beats, all that. And music was just always in me because I feel like because of that.
Okay.
I used to write poetry, and when I learned about YouTube and music, I learned about instrumentals. So because again, I was so sheltered, I didn't know about the outside rap. I know about VH1, none of that. Like, it was always just the music I would hear, and it was my mom playing salsa. It was music like that. It was never no curses, rap for real, unless it was on the TV, like on BET and stuff like that, playing like Lollipop, Wayne, the TV. Remember I used to Justin Bieber. I just started writing over the beats. I was in, this is now, but I'm like 17 now. So once I like started doing instrumentals, learning about all this, I just started rapping, and then I went viral off of a freestyle on Facebook because of this girl. So this girl, she was like getting bullied, and I had already had freestyles out on Facebook and YouTube. So this was before YouTube clout was YouTube for real. Like, so when I was putting these freestyles on YouTube, on Facebook, mind you, this was my first year that I was able to make a Facebook. I had like 57 friends, which was everybody in school. I was putting the YouTube rap videos that I would just make on my phone on YouTube, and it was already hitting 20,000 views. Now, I didn't think nothing of that. I'm just thinking, all right, the video, like I wasn't reading comments. I didn't know that. I just uploaded, and because I was a watcher on YouTube before. So when I was like young, I'm talking about like 15 too, on YouTube, I used to like just, if I, the Ciara song, I remember she did a choreography to a lot of her songs that she does. Get Up, the record Get Up, Ride. I would learn these choreographies and literally do a YouTube and just put it up on YouTube. But those wouldn't hit off the free.
So you be dancing.
Yes. So, but that was just me being fun. Like, my goal with making music and being a social media sensation is just to have all my craft online, so I could have that resume for when I'm 80 years old. I can go on YouTube and Google myself. So that was always a thing for me. Like, I always wanted like a virtual diary. I always had diaries going up. So I'm like, all right, that's the internet. Oh, you Google this come up. I could have my own diary on the internet. Whenever I want to find a picture, it's on the internet forever. You know, on the internet, once you do something, it's forever. So from there, I was doing the freestyle. She wrote me. She was, at the time, there's a thing called Facebook fame. So she was super Facebook famous at the time. Like, she used to get 10,000, 3,000 likes, and this was before that was that. Feel me? She asked me to do a freestyle. I did it the first night. It hit 50K. Now, by then, that's when like my parents knew I was rapping, because they didn't know until one of my...
They probably was surprised, like...
Oh yes, absolutely. My father found out first, and it's crazy because I used to do them at my father's house. So mind you, the way he found out was like, oh, Ash online cursing. So they didn't even say like she rapping like that, like she online cursing. But then when my father, as an adult, heard the rap, the sound fire, and she got views, oh, you rap? So it didn't come off as I'm getting in trouble. So once he told me, like, I'm like, yeah, I rap. He's like, what the hell? Why you didn't tell me? I'm like, I don't know, because I used to wait till he leave the house.
Are you and your father close?
We mad close. Yeah, me and my parents, we mad close. Like, but with all that being said, yeah, like, that's how music started for me. And once it started, it was never gonna stop, because I've always wanted to be a rapper. And it had nothing to do with being a rapper. Like, I want to be that. That was what I grew up seeing. I've seen them, Lil Wayne on the TV, Beyonce with Diva. When these music videos first came out, I seen how we used to sit down and watch the award shows. So I was a cheerleader. So it was just always with the entertainment world. And I just had the niche, and I knew how to do social media. It's just something I'm just gonna do. I don't think I should just go and be a doctor. If this is what I love, it pays, and
You like being entertainer.
Exactly.
I feel you.
Once you stand out, your team, the people that want to make money with you is around. But that's just all I can say really with my experience with the industry that I want to say publicly. Honestly, it's a vibe. The industry is filled with amazing people, amazing artists. It's just such a facade with how people make it seem like, oh, you don't go through shit. That's the only part of the industry that is like people in the industry only post the successful things that make the fans and supporters think like, oh, it's easy, like, oh, this is what we love, or damn, I wish that could be us as the supporters. When in reality, the industry itself is the same thing as the real world, is the same thing as working in Starbucks, is the same thing as, it's just more problems because there's a bunch of self-employed people doing it.
Yeah.
So once you in this world with social media, is a very dog-eat-dog world. Shark, the little fish, big fish, small fish, the lamb, the wolf. Mm-hmm. That's this industry. That's why when you see the drug, power, money, and respect in this industry, the music industry, y'all know this is all around that. You see the beef. You see how they take this person out, how they talk about these people try to beef. So because the industry is so small with all the same artists, everything gravitates to each other. Mm-hmm. So if somebody that's bigger than me don't like me, that just stopped me more.
Yeah, exactly.
If somebody loves me, but they don't know, it still helps you grow more. But once this person tells this, so that's the thing with the industry, like, is a bunch of instant gratification instead of principles, morals, and who's a real nigga, who's not in real life. Because it looks good online, but are you that in person? And one thing I can say, and that's why I always talk my shit and be real, is I'ma always shine, and I made it. I have a great family. I have great energy. So there's nothing that I want more than just to experience life and make a new memory. So with that being said, it's gonna get even more bigger when it comes to like the people in it. And because I've been in it for so long, once it starts growing even more, I already have a solid fan base. I already have a solid team. And I have experience. There's a lot of things too in this industry. A lot of people don't have that they have to learn after the fact. But how could you learn that with a million people watching? They're gonna chew you down, and then you're gonna try to be like, oh, well, y'all trying to violate me with things I told y'all. And it's like, I used to be like that. I used to always tell you trying to violate me with things I allowed y'all to know. But then I realized, no. Because luckily for me, on social media, I got that lock on lock. I've always had my own narrative on social media. It don't matter what people think, because I know who I am. And I've always kept it a buck, and I've always kept it TP, too personal. Like, with everything else, just like I did with it, I'm like, there's a lot to say, but with this, we gonna speak this part for y'all to know. That's just one thing I can say about the industry. Make sure you solidify yourself and stay true to yourself, and don't do this to make it. Because when you don't make it, you're gonna feel like a failure. Rather than when you know, I've been making it, I'm making music, which was making it. You understand? So that's one advice I could tell people who want to join the industry or about the industry. Don't lose yourself, choose yourself. Facts.
That's true.
This is a big question. Okay. What do you see yourself in 10 years?
Honestly, in 10 years, I see me with so much land. I see me with a Grammy. I see me with new music. 10 different albums, because I really gotta make up for all this bullshit and wrong choices I've made. But I definitely see me with kids, a husband, married, praying every Sunday with my white picket fence. Like, I just see myself grown, mature, as a manager as well, because as I get older, I want to spot new artists with my management house, like my building, my business, because I'm making my own label. I want so much for myself, and that's exactly what I'm going to get, and I want to see that in the next 10, and that's exactly what's going to hit. Stamp it.
Period.
Stamp it.
I respect that. And that concludes the Real Spill.
This is really the Real Spill, and I'm gonna say I've done a lot of
young Ash, okay?
Period. I've had a lot of interviews, and she got the right questions. and she's a vibe, and she put her energy into this. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, because we're gonna do a follow-up. If she don't release this till it releases, we're gonna do another follow-up on me. I'm gonna take it to a 24-hour day in life with young Ash. That's gonna be her next vlog.
Right.
And be ready. We're gonna have some fun. She gonna hang with the kid. And make sure y'all tune into the Real Spill and be ready.
Bye, y'all. Thank you for tuning in.
Later. Follow me on Instagram, Miss Young Ash.